Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, can I hit that? Okay, yeah, can I hit that? Can I hit that? Okay, can I hit that? Yeah, Stars born, I've been ready for this.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt. That could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
Now left side on the swing pass. The 20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Thompson, 48. Jags have taken the early lead.
Kick is good.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure. But it falls incomplete, and it's 2nd down. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield, but it's going to be 2nd down.
25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
It was Quincy Williams with a tight coverage there.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, That's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Flush to his right. A throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a short return to the 6-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to...
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was just...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Houston Texans. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And off we go from Jacksonville. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Minshew with a quick throw out wide to Chark. 7 yards, the pickup there. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Cottrell, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. A quick throw complete to Chark. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. The open man is Westbrook. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
On first down, Cottrell. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
Jaguars 8, Texans nothing.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught at the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
It's a gain of 48 yards. First down, Texans.
On first down, it's Watson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
31-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson escaping the pressure right. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Throwing on 3rd down. Watson steps away to his left. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Rush coming, and he he's taken down.
Sack.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Now Minshew. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
The coverage defensively.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it here, eluding the pressure right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Jaguars 8, Texans nothing.
They'll run on 1st down. Cottrell. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
J.J. Watt.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Flushed out right. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Doug Marrone can only shake his head. His guys are turned away. And this Texans defense stands tall. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Rolling to his right. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
Watson on 1st down.
Houston.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 35.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
Touchdown, Houston.
Watson's
Brandon Cooks, 71 yards. And now the Texans are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Out of the gun, Watson. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8.
And the kickoff for Houston.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They begin with a quick throw out left. There he goes left side. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. DJ Chark, 81 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Gardner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll be looking for the tying score here, down 15-8 as they have it 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson, escaping the pressure right. He's letting this one go for Fuller, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play, you come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball, couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
First down.
Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back. And this is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Brandon Cooks with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their
the Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Cottrell. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44, Minshew flushed out right. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Josh Lambo on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. The final shot before the break. Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, convention 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the gun, here's Watson, escaping the pressure right. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Fuller, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, Hilliard, not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A 5-yard pickup on the play, and it's third down.
Third and 2, Watson sliding out of the pocket. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. It's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, 59 yards. And the Texans have broken the tie.
The extra point.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Yo, go, go.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Minshew. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 22 yards there, a first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
132 fighter. Hey, wahoo. Hey.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Dancing to his left. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out, but all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Minshew. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
5.
36, 36. Hey, foxtrot, go.
Here's Minshew. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
They'll run again with Hilliard. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson eluding the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run on 1st down. Hilliard. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Flush to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Watson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
7-yard line.
Minshew sets to throw, and he'll let this one go deep for Chark. It's caught at the 10, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
Point conversion.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got his man on the crossing route. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Texans.
On first down, Watson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Watson going to keep it again. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And the return stops at the 39-yard.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, then I hit that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. Very short kick taken right at the 20. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Minshew with a quick throw out wide to Chark. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time.
And a Jaguar first down.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Minshew's pass.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
A quick throw complete to Chark. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Minshew's pass.
19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Flushed out right. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jags have taken the early lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I'm just learning how to spell analytics, and I need to get that down because it's going to be a huge part of the NFL game going forward. I think that was the call there, trying to go for 2 after that touchdown.
Yeah, opening drive, you not only do you get the 6, but fully seize momentum with the 8, and unfortunately they couldn't do it.
I think they were trying to gain that huge advantage, not just on the scoreboard, but mentally. I just wonder if that backfires a little when they stop you.
On 1st down, Smith. And he'll complete this to Gibson. That catch good for only a couple. Let's see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Brings up.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, it's Gibson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. They are going for it. It's Smith. Got an open man. Finds Gibson. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Smith. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. On 1st down, Cottrell powers through, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
Washington, nothing.
Look at me, zipper.
From the 38, Minshew. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st down, Jaguars.
They'll run on 1st down. Cottrell. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Minshew flush to his right. This one caught by his tight end Oliver. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. On 1st down, Cottrell. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Taken down by Reuben Foster. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw it. Minshew flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. That's out to the left and complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Gardner Minshew on target to DJ Chark. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. Now Minshew has it knocked out, fumble. And does Washington have it? They do.
Well, that 2-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you've got the thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you'd run that play, you would not have fumbled, I can tell you that.
Maybe.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On second down now, it's Gibson, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Washington on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
At the 40-yard line.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 2nd and 9, Minshew escaping the pressure right. He's got his target, Chris Conley. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 32 on the play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Minshew.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
At the 7-yard line.
Now Minshew. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Josh Oliver there to make the grab. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Now Doug Marrone not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2. And Minshew will throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Smith now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Smith throwing again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Throwing again on second down. Smith. And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
First and 10.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Hey, dude. Go.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10, eluding the pressure right. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, exit. Hey.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, Charlie. Yes.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. He completes it to Westbrook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Let's go now. 91. Chopper. Hey, Delta. Go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Minshew quickly completing it out wide. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Gardner Minshew on target to DJ Chark. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Now Doug Marrone not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2.
Hey, echo. Yep.
They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
26. Washington, nothing.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
To kick off for Jacksonville.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Gibson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, here's Smith. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now it's Smith. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
That's good.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
At the 37-yard
Now a first down throw, it's Smith. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll lose yardage, brought down at the 32. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
ball carry.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. To throw is Smith. Flush to his right. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. To throw again, Smith. Now they go screen, it's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
The tackle made back.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. Buying time to his left. That is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. And he'll find Hall. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. To the air again, Smith. to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Oh, the option is Allen. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and...
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Flushed out right. Now this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Minshew escaping the pressure right. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, Cottrell. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
At the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Minshew, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Cottrell. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
He was brought down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
50, plant, protein, spill, buzz. He's checking. Crash. Hey. Say go.
Minshew sets to throw. Flush to his right. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Minshew with a quick throw out wide to Chark. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
It's third down. And 8 yards to go.
Look at me. Zipper. Screen it.
Minshew throwing on third down. Flushed out right. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. A quick throw complete to Chark. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
To number 12.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Eluding the pressure, and it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted, and remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Flush to his right, and that'll be incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Smith. Flushed out right. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0.
Washington will
You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll run on 1st down. Cottrell. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. on 2nd and 9. Minshew escaping the pressure right. He's got his target, Chris Conley. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta. Hey.
Looking to throw it. Minshew eluding the pressure right. A throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Minshew's pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week? He's got a man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done, really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural.
Yeah, but I like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of